So, you're pouring all this time, energy, and let's be honest, a lot of money into your college degree. But have you ever stopped and asked yourself the really tough question? Is this degree actually going to be enough to get me the job I want? Well, today we're diving right into that degree dilemma, and we're going to talk about how to make sure your education turns into a real career launchpad.
I mean, this is the big one, isn't it? You're making a huge investment. But here's the reality check. The job market out there is tougher than ever. That piece of paper, your degree, it's the ticket that gets you into the stadium. It's not the thing that helps you win the game. So let's get into what really makes the difference.
Just take a second and think about it. Right now, there are literally millions of other students just like you working their tails off for a degree. You're all learning, you're all studying, and you're all going to be jumping into the exact same job market at pretty much the exact same time. And that's where we hit the big problem, right? With so many people graduating every single year, that degree is no longer a golden ticket. It's not special anymore. It's become the bare minimum, the absolute starting point. You see these degrees all over the place, don't you? A BA, a BCom, a BSc. And look, they provide a fantastic education. There's no doubt about that. But the fact that they're so popular is also the challenge. When an employer has a stack of resumes and they all say BCom, how in the world do they choose?
And that is the heart of the matter. Your degree isn't the finish line. It's the starting block. It just gets you into the race. It doesn't actually help you pull ahead of the pack. So the real question you have to ask yourself is, what's going to be my edge?
Now, this isn't about throwing your degree out the window. Not at all. It's actually about being smart and building on top of it. So let's put them head to head. Your traditional college education versus the practical, additional skills that give you that winning edge. Okay, this slide right here is the perfect way to think about it. Your degree is like the concrete foundation of a house. It's absolutely crucial. You can't build anything without it. But let's be real, nobody hires a foundation, they hire the finished house. Those additional skills, like being a wizard in Excel or knowing industry software like Tally, that's the framework, the plumbing, the roof. That's what turns your foundation into a career people actually want to hire you for.
So you decide to put in that extra time, that extra effort to learn these practical skills. What's the real payoff? What happens? Well, let's talk about the good stuff, the actual, tangible benefits you'll see in your career.
And our source material is crystal clear on this. It's not a maybe, it's not a probably, it's a guarantee. The student who layers these practical skills over their degree will, and I'm quoting this directly, definitely benefit. That repetition, that's not an accident. It's there to scream certainty. This is a direct return on your investment. All right, let's stop talking theory and make this super practical. Let's take a Bachelor of Commerce student, a BCom student, as a perfect real-world example. See, for a commerce student, just knowing the theory of accounting isn't enough. You have to speak the language of business. And that means not just using MS Office, but mastering it. Knowing how to create pivot tables in Excel to analyze data, not just type numbers into a grid. And knowing accounting software like Tally, honestly, that's non-negotiable. These aren't just nice-to-haves, they are the basic tools for the job. Okay, great. So you're sold on learning new skills. Awesome. But, and this is a really big but, where you go to learn these skills is just as important as what you learn. You gotta be smart about this part. And here's a massive word of caution. Please do not just chase certificates. Chase actual skills. Anybody can print a piece of paper that says you completed a course. The real goal is to be able to walk into a job interview, have them give you a problem, and for you to confidently solve it right there. That's what gets you the job. Which, of course, brings us to the most important question, right? If not all these places are the same, how do you spot the good ones? What are the signs of a program that's actually going to be worth your time and your money and will move your career forward? It really just boils down to these two things. First, quality education. Are the instructors actual experts? Is the material up to date? And second, and this is the one that really matters, is it job-oriented? Are they teaching you to solve the kind of problems you'll actually face on your first day? Is the training practical? That's the stuff that makes all the difference. All right, let's bring this all together. What does this mean for you right now? What's your next move? This semester? This week? Even today? If you only remember one thing from all this, please let it be this. Your degree is your foundation, but your skills are your future.
The foundation gets you in the door, for sure, but the skills you build on top of it, that's what creates your advantage. That's what's going to shape your entire career.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought. Every single day you're in college is a chance to invest in your future. The classes, the degree, that's one part of it. But the real question is, what else are you doing today to build the skills that are going to get you hired tomorrow?